All right, we're back at LWG, and today we have our special edition, Hungry Thanksgiving edition of Battle Report. It's going to be Flesh Eater Court, who are always hungry, versus Ogor Mawtribes, who are also always hungry. And we were looking, I went through my daughter's toys and tried to find an appropriate objective for today. I was looking for a turkey. I couldn't find one, so today we're going to be taking, the objective is Waddles the Pig. And the mission is the relocation orb. So he's going to be squeeing all over the map, and the ogres in the Flesh Eater Courts are going to be trying to eat him. So I believe the delusion for the Flesh Eater Courts today is also going to be pilgrim-esque. That they believe they're pilgrims. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So you might see zombies, but really it's pilgrims.
Yeah.
So that's that. It's 2,500 points, and like I said, we're going to be doing a relocation orb. And for those of you that are not familiar, or just learning, or have forgotten, in General's Handbook 2019, relocation orb works like this. So the territories are broken up. You would draw a line from this corner all the way down to this corner, and then from this corner all the way up to that corner. One zone's over here, one zone's over there. There's one objective in the middle, which is Waddles the Pig. And then if you control the objective by having the most models within 6 inches, you get, and if it's the first turn, if you're the top of the turn, you get 1 point. If you're the bottom of the turn, you get 3 points. And additionally, heroes with artifacts of power and wizards count as 20 models only when they're within 3 inches of the relocation orb, or Waddles the Pig. And that's how it goes. And then at the end of every battle round, so both players would go, end of the battle round, you roll off, and it randomly is going to move around the map, somewhere in an arc like this. And you don't know where it's going to land. So we roll the dice, and certain options will make it stop, certain options will make it go, and throughout the battle we'll show you that. So that's that. We got Ross versus Nate, Thanksgiving special. All right, and here we are with Nate and his Flesh Eater Court. You've seen him before at the Halloween special, and they're back to gorge themselves at the Thanksgiving special. So let's run down the 2,500 points. What do we got here, Nate?
All right, so we got 2 Ghoul Kings. We got this guy over here on the Spidergeist, one of my favorite conversions. I'm going to have him have the Bone Storm spell, so he kind of explodes out a bunch of mortal wounds. Next to him is going to be the Vargulf, who is in charge of the Royal Mordants Battalion that I took. So basically, I have a unit of each type, of basically a unit of all the units that the Flesh Eater Courts have, because they only really have 3 units beside the characters. And I pick one of them, and they get to make a move in the hero phase, which can make, seeing as how I'm Blister Skin, makes them really, really fast.
Yeah.
He's also going to have the Eye of Hish, which protects things that are wholly within 6 inches of him from shooting. So that might come in handy with the cannons over there. Then up on the throne, I got the Abhorrent Archregent. I'm giving him the Dermal Robe. He'll have the command trait Hellish Orator from Blister Skin, so he basically gets a command point on the 4-up at the beginning of my hero phase. He'll also have the spell Spectral Host, so he can make something that flies run and charge, or he can make something that doesn't fly, which can be handy in certain situations. And then I have another Terrorgeist over there. He's going to have Miasmal Shroud, which I'm going to guess I'll probably never cast because the regular Terrorgeist spell is really good.
Now, is this the one with the...
That's the one where you roll 3 dice, and if you get a double, they're -1 to hit, and if you get a triple, they're like minus to hit and wound.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a real like Yahtzee mechanic. I don't know.
And
Probably
this
not gonna
is...
go off.
Is there a Ghoul King on this one?
Yes.
Okay,
Also a Ghoul
okay.
King.
So 3 Ghoul Kings.
Yes.
All right.
And of course, both of them will have the Gruesome Bite mount trait.
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you? So then, units in the battalion, we have the 6 Flayers here. We've got 30 Ghouls up front. And then we've got 3 Crypt Horrors over here. And then, to round out the list, I got 2 tens of Ghouls.
Well, I'd like to point out...
Oh, yeah.
You have ogres in your list.
I have ogres in my list, yes.
So this is ogre on ogre action, just a little bit.
Perhaps we fought before, and this is what happened. I don't know.
Some cool conversions there.
Yeah. So I also took the Chalice of Usharan. Quicksilver swords. Again, don't know if I'll cast that.
That's your homemade converted
homemade one. Yeah,
very cool. Got like spirits and swords coming out of the ground.
And then, of course, the deadly, deadly horsies.
If these things are anything like last time, be afraid. Be very afraid.
Everyone knows that in Warhammer, horses are better than the things riding them. So what's worse than horses that have nothing riding them to hold them back? So that is my 2,500 points on the dot.
Looks fantastic, and they look hungry.
Yes, they're hungry.
All right, moving over to the ogres. All right, and here we are with Ross's Ogor Mawtribes. 2,500 points of meat and blubber, and they're ready to eat. So what do we got here, Ross?
All right, so first I went with the Blood Gullet Mawtribe. If you don't know, this is the one that makes your butchers just better. So I'll have extra spells to cast, and I think that'll help me out a lot. So going with my general first, we have the Slaughtermaster. His artifact will be the Wizard Flesh Apron, so he can now cast an additional spell. So that means he's casting 3 spells a turn. He is my general, so he will get the trait Nice. He'll get the Warlord trait, Nice Drop of the red stuff that increases your pile-in move. Yep. And then he also he knows at least 2 spells, Ribcracker and Blood Feast. But moving on to his friend here, Butcher on Foot. He's just a generic butcher, and he knows Greasy Deluge and Ribcracker. Over here we have Firebelly. Firebelly who knows Billowing Ash. Maybe that will help me out. I got no idea. Next,
fantastic.
If you cast it.
Yeah, if I cast it.
Yeah, it's tough to get up. That's the -1 to hit aura.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's deadly, but
so,
it's hard.
Next to him is the Icebrow Hunter. I had some extra points to spend, so I figured something that can maybe jump up in the backfield and do something.
The Icebrow. Love it.
Now, Jared, if you want to go to the other side of the board, you'll notice I have my Tyrant with his Iron Guts, 8 Iron Guts. This is using the Tyrant's Gut Guard formation, so he'll be able to shrug wounds. And then my Tyrant also has the he also has the Blood Gullet Splatter Cleaver. So every time he does wounds, I'm gonna be healing. I'll be healing wounds.
And we did remember 8 Iron Guts this time.
Yes, we have 8.
The correct numbers.
All right, and then I just got a generic squad of 6 Gluttons right there. They got the Fist. They'll be a good buffer unit. Next to them is the big squad of 12 Gluttons.
The boys.
They got the Lookout. They got the Lookout Nobblers, so that they have a 6-up save against shooting. I mean, which is quite possibly the easiest thing you'll ever take. Next to them, I got the Maul Pot, Gnashing Jaws. I'm sure someone will cast that at least once.
Following the eating theme.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Over here, next to them, I got the classic Stonehorn Beast Rider. Just a generic Beast Rider. Hopefully he'll do some damage. And flanking him
which trait does he get?
He does not get a trait because
not a hero.
He's not a hero, so he does not get a trait.
Okay. I gotta keep that straight. I'm trying to keep that straight.
Yeah, and then flanking him are 2 Iron Blasters. And for those on the internet that want to emosh me for having them on 2 small bases, you can go to hell.
Well, let's just say that all of us have been rebasing way too much stuff as of late. So deal with it, internet. So that's that. Good stuff. And looks like it's going to be a slobber knocker here today at LWG. All right, moving over to deployment. All right, here we are after deployment. Mawtribes versus Pilgrims. And let's run down the Pilgrim side. We've got the Horrors, the Crypt Horrors over here on this side. We have got a squad of ghouls flanking or surrounding that Terrorgeist there with the Ghoul King. Yep. We got the Spidergeist with the Ghoul King. We got the Vargulf. We got the Ghoul King on foot, tucked in there behind the shrine, just peeking up, ready to get his head shot off by cannons. We got more ghouls. We got the Flayers back here. What's this guy?
Whoops.
That's not a court. That is not a courtier.
He got lost.
He got lost. And we got the big mob of ghouls here, ready to strike. And actually pretty far away in this deployment. So, but we do have Blistered Skin, which are really fast. And we have Ogres, which are deceivingly fast. So, for Ogre breakdown, on this side we got the two...
What is Stonehorn doing?
Oh, Stonehorn wasn't deployed. We'll just pan over here.
Oh god, is he gonna crawl over the Maw Pot?
Yeah.
So we're over here on this side. We got the 2 Iron Blasters on the right flank with a commanding view of the battlefield. We have the 12 gluttons over here, locking down the center of the board, ready to charge up and get that bacon. And then we've got the Slaughtermaster ready to get his buff from the maw pot. And then tucked underneath, you can see the Butcher and the Fire Belly are also around the maw pot, as you do with their +1 to cast. Fantastic stuff. And then behind the maw pot here, ready to stamp through the stew, is the Stonehorn. Over here we got the gut guard, the 8 iron guts with the tyrant, and then off onto the left flank is the 6 gluttons. It looks like a small unit in this army, but that is 6 of them is pretty scary, I think, still.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That's deployment, and the Flesh Eater Courts did finish first, correct?
Yes.
So what will it be?
I believe I'm going to let Ogres have first turn because I am deathly afraid of an Ogre double turn. I think early in the game that could really end it. Yes, he'll probably get there, get 1 point, but I've got 30 ghouls that can mob the objective. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Ogor Mawtribes, turn 1. Okay, so here we are after Ogre Mawtribes turn 1. Hero and movement phase are done. And what went down? Okay, so first of all, in the magic phase, which the Ogres are really good at now, the Fire Belly, with the aid of the Maw Pot, cast the Billowing Ash spell, which is all friendly Ogre units holding in 12 of him are now going to be -1 to hit, no matter what the Flesh Eater Courts do. Fantastic stuff, and the Maw Pot really helped because Flesh Eater Courts were like really close to being able to dispel, so it was good. And then the Slaughtermaster reached into the pot and only did the one that's like the AoE damage to the enemy, so that didn't do anything. And then he cast +1 attack Blood Feast on the big unit of gluttons there. And then the other spell that was attempted from the Slaughtermaster was the Gnashing Jaws, and that was failed, so we didn't get to see those. So that was the hero phase, and then for movement, we just got some shuffling around. The cannons are moving up here on the Ogre's right flank. The Gluttons have moved in to stay, utilizing the -1 hit buff from the Fire Belly there, who is positioned in a way that a Terrorgeist would never be able to like get into combat there because of the pillars and whatnot. So he's kind of defended there, and those guys are going to be defensive buffs. So that's a scary prospect for the Flesh Eater Courts. And then we had some more shuffling around with the priests in the back there, or the butchers in the back. The Stonehorn going in a commanding view of in the rear, being able to do a rear guard action there and move around to the flanks where he needs to be. The Tyrant and the Iron Guts moving up to the midfield here, and with the Gluttons, the little 6-man squad, doing a big run and getting in on Waddles the Pig. They're closing in on him there, and they're going to be getting some points this turn. So that's that, and we're going to be moving over to the shooting phase.
Okay.
All right, Iron Blaster number 1 going into the Terrorgeist. Which one?
Yep, that one there.
All right, the real Terrorgeist, not the spider guy.
-1 hit.
That's a hit.
That's an LWG, and it was -1 to hit for those of you that are.
To the wound.
It was -1 to hit
To the wound.
of the artifact. That is another LWG.
-2.
Yes.
Yep.
So I need an LWG.
No. Your damage is
Okay, go ahead.
6.
That is
3 LWGs. Ross kicking it off today.
Cool. Oh wait, well of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I roll a single LWG? No. Nope.
6 damage going into the Terrorgeist.
All right.
Second shot. Second Iron Blaster. Same target.
Yep.
Oh, off the table, doesn't count.
Roll 3.
Oh, missed.
That's a miss. All right. Well, you can't follow up.
No,
that was
yeah.
amazing.
All right, Blood Vulture now. Same target, that Terrorgeist there. Oh, nothing. All I needed was a 2.
Okay.
I did 6 damage. I'm happy with
All
that.
right, so that's the shooting phase.
That is
And
the shooting phase.
No charges for the Ogres.
No, not
but
yet.
you did pick up 1 point on Waddles the Pig.
I get
right there.
1 point.
Because it's top of the round, so Ogre Mawtribes, 1 point, and we're moving over to Flesh Eater Courts, turn 1. Okay, and we're back after Flesh Eater Courts, turn 1, hero movement phase. Mr. Nate, what went down?
Well, we're not messing around.
I can see that.
So I cast the Chalice here. I gave the ghouls a 5-up death save in addition to their already existing 5-up death save. I moved the ghouls in my hero phase, and then they got to move again so that they can come up and take the objective and possibly fight some ogres, because rawr. Let's see. I think Ross blocked one of my more important spells. I was trying to do the extra D3 attacks, and he blocked that.
Yep.
And
Failed to cast the
failed
horsies.
to cast the horsies. Sad. Healed 3 wounds on the Terrorgeist here. And basically just moving up into attack position.
Oh, and you summoned more guys. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, I summoned 20 guys over on that side.
Over on this side of the board.
Yep.
And they are just hanging out waiting for the...
In case the orb comes that way.
You mean waddles.
Yeah, Waddle. I'm sorry. In case the relocation pig comes their way.
So we got the screams from the flayers into the... what are those? Gluttons. Gluttons.
Yep. So that will not happen.
Nope. And then the other one.
Nope.
Nope. Ooh,
Okay.
Roll them low.
Terrorgeist into the fire belly.
Ooh, you're screaming at the fire belly. Okay.
Come on.
What's his bravery?
6.
6. Okay.
I need an LWG. Oh, he's got 7 wounds, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh well. Ooh, so that is 4 mortals then, I think?
Well, he takes 4 wounds.
Because, yeah, I start with 6 plus this, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yep, 4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds. Ouch. The scream is nasty against ogres.
This guy, not in range of the fire belly, unfortunately, so he's going to go ahead and scream at the gluttons. Ooh, 6 mortal wounds on the gluttons.
So just the one glutton goes down from the screaming, and there's 2 wounds on another. And now we're ready for the charges, the aggression. I love it for corn. Okay.
All right, so rolling for this Terrorgeist here. 11. Okay.
And 11.
Ooh, I got to think about that.
We'll see where he's going and come right back. Okay, Terrorgeist is moving up to here. With the 11, he couldn't quite get past this tree, so he couldn't quite make it in to the other side. And now, the other Terrorgeist?
Okay, so he'll be in as well.
Is that a 7? That's a 7.
7, yeah.
Okay, we'll get that moved up and come right back. Okay, so that Terrorgeist moved. He couldn't quite get to the fire belly, which was the goal there, because of the terrain. Terrain is important. And now to the Vargolf.
The Vargolf's not charging.
Oh, he's just hanging out. Okay.
Yeah.
So
He ran up, so his 6-inch bubble of -1 to hit is still affecting the Terrorgeist.
Got it. That is smart. Okay, so you're going to charge over here?
Yeah, the ghouls are going to charge. They roll a 7.
7. So we'll get that moved up and come right back. Okay, so the ghouls have piled in, as you can see there in the middle, trying to get this aerial shot. And now, are we going to do the flares?
We'll see how high they roll. 6, 7, 8.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Not to end within half an inch.
Not enough. Unless you want to spend the command point.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I think I know what those command points are going to be.
Yeah, for munching. Okay, so that's that. Charges are complete. Who is going to strike first?
I believe I'm going to choose to strike first with this here Terrorgeist.
Okay, getting the dice and coming right back. All right, so this Terrorgeist is going to be splitting his attacks. How are we doing that?
All right, so the jaws are going here.
Into the gluttons.
Yes, and the feet are going here because I can re-roll the jaws, so that actually helps me fish for 6s.
And then the reason he's attacking this copper iron blaster is because it is outside of 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we'll do the jaws first, the main event. That's 1 LWG.
That's 6 mortals.
Wow. Nope.
Just 6 mortals.
Just 6 mortals.
Not too bad. Didn't hit with the other ones.
Amazing, but it's okay. So it's 2 more dead for the Chalice. Now the King's Gory Talons into the Iron Blaster, hitting on 3s.
Nope.
I'm sorry, I'm making it hard for you to film this. All right, so that's that many hits. 4. And 4.
All right, so 4 -1s into the Iron Blaster.
Fuck you.
Oh no, that means that sounds like a failure on all of them.
It is, yeah.
So that's how many damage? 2?
1.
Oh, it's just 1.
It's just the
Okay.
King's Talons. The Terrorgeist feet now. So they hit on 4s. So that's 2.
2 hits.
And then 3s. It's 2. -1, on those.
Into him.
Yes.
2 -1s into the Iron Blaster.
All right, and that is 3, 4, 5.
5 damage, because those are D3.
That-
So does kill that one Iron Blaster, so this Terrorgeist is off to a brutal start.
And then command point.
So we're gonna
We're
Nate
gonna fight
is
again.
spending the command point, and that is for
That is for
what's it called? Feeding Frenzy.
it's feeding frenzy.
How did I forget
It's
that?
been a while,
Yeah.
guys.
Feeding Frenzy to make the Terrorgeist immediately attack.
All right.
This is why they are scary.
So-
So Terrorgeist, everything into the Gluttons with this round. Everything is still -1 to hit.
Yeah. So we're looking at the King's Gory Talons hitting on 4s. We'll call that a cocked dice reroll. I roll it right back in the same spot. So it's 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 -1.
Nope. Going through. And those
1
are
damage.
1 each.
Yep. The big stompy feet hitting on 5s. Okay. 1. And wounding on 3s. -1.
Come on.
All right. D3. 2.
For 2. Okay, so 2 going through from the feet.
Oh, my bell works. Fuck.
Okay. And then the mouth.
The big jaws.
Okay. 1 hits.
-1.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, they hit on 4s.
They hit on 4.
Yep. But then he didn't get any 6s. You don't want him to get those 6s.
But I can reroll because of the mount trait. And I still don't get any.
So just 1 hit.
Okay. And they wound on 3s.
Okay. Yep.
So -2. All right. And
But
then
wait, it's only D6 though.
it's D6.
For 3. Okay, so 3 more coming in from the bite, which is pretty. That -1 to hit, I think blunted a lot.
Yeah,
there.
no,
Yeah,
it-
you would have
it
got
would've
2 more hits.
done a
from
lot
yeah.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, that -1 to hit from the fire belly really cutting down the damage from the Terrorgeist.
All right. Ross gets to elect a unit to fight now.
All right, Ross, it's your pick.
Alright, well. Guess we'll have to elect these guys. They're the only ones really. Well, they're in combat, but.
Yep, you want to try to kill that other Terrorgeist before he swings.
Yeah.
So getting all the dice together for the Gluttons, and we'll be right back. Okay, so the Gluttons have piled in around here like this. We got 28 attacks, which is all the ogres but 1 into the Spider-Geist.
Yeah.
And Ross has spent, if we forgot to say it before, the command ability for a lot attack. Here we go.
Alright, re-rolling 1s first.
Yep, and then 6s count as 2 hits, right?
Yeah.
Brutal stuff.
Okay, so these are misses. Any 1s and 2s will miss. That's miss.
Not
Okay.
bad.
All right, now we get
One,
1, 2, 3, 4 more attacks for all my 6s.
Yep.
And then I am hitting, wounding you. Should be
Threes.
on a 3.
Nasty. All right, so we got the 26 hits with the extra 6s exploding there. And 26 hits coming in, and now we need 3s to wound.
All right, I'm gonna take out the misses.
Pretty solid. We'll clean that up, and we'll come right back. We got 18 wounds into the Spider-Geist.
Okay.
No rend on that?
Nope.
No rend.
4 up.
No rend.
4 up, save.
2 damage apiece.
Oh, man. That's right about average.
8.
So 16 damage coming through. For the Deathless. Oh no. He didn't make a single one.
I made 1.
Holy cow. Is that enough to drop him? I think he only has 14, right?
Yeah.
Down goes the Spider-Geist. The absolute slaughter from the Gluttons here, killing the Spider-Geist. But before he dies, he explodes and the little spiderlings come flying out.
So 3 mortals to the Gluttons.
3 mortals to the Gluttons and 3 to the Terrorgeist.
And
Two
2 to the Vargulf.
2 to the Vargulf. Was the Iron Blaster in range? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
But then again, 6 ups for the Vargulf. No.
No Deathless there.
And 6 ups for the Terrorgeist. 1,
Oh,
2.
makes
Okay.
2 death. Okay, so the Terrorgeist takes 1, and the Vargulf takes 2. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, brutal stuff from the Gluttons. All right, and then the last, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that is not all the attacks. The last Ogre Glutton still into the other Terrorgeist.
All right, that is all hits.
And an extra.
Oh, an extra.
5 hits from one dude.
3s to wound. 4 wounds. No rend for 2 damage apiece.
If I could make a 4-up save,
That's-
maybe this would be a game.
So 3 failed.
Whee.
And then you have your Deathless.
Whee. Nothing.
No, wow, the Deathless are not kicking in yet.
And now actually he has Gulping Bite. Gulping Bite hits. And Gulping Bite does not wound.
So no wounds from the bites. And now it's 6 damage coming in.
Yeah.
But the Terrorgeists are meeting a brick wall of flesh in the Gluttons. Okay, so that was the Ogre's activation. It is now to the Flesh Eater Courts. Who is up next? Probably the Ghouls.
The ghouls.
The Ghouls are coming up. So we got the Ghouls coming in against the smaller Glutton squad, the 6 of them over here. And they are affected by the Fire Belly and his immensely powerful spell. So here we go. They're hitting on 4s, you said?
5s.
Oh, they're hitting on 5s.
They're naturally 4s. 5s, rerolling 1s.
All right. We'll sort through that and come right back. Okay, so now how many hit?
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s.
Okay, so now we get 2 more.
Okay.
So out of that batch, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 hits from the Ghouls.
Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Oh, that was
out of all those dice.
Those are rough rolls. Okay, so we got that. Well, he's still got.
I got to do it again.
He's got batches because they have tons of attacks. So that was the first batch, and then the second batch of attacks again hitting on 5.
And an extra one for the champion. Cool.
Okay, so those are the hits.
Uh,
And oh, we missed a couple. And now here's the reroll 1s.
I don't know. I looked away and they changed.
Oh wow, picked up 3
Okay.
more. That's good.
And then 4s.
And now 4s to wound from this deluge of attacks from the Ghouls.
Okay, that's a lot better than the last one.
That plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total saves.
12 total saves coming in on the Gluttons. So 12 saves on the Gluttons, and it's a 5 up.
Ugh.
Oh, there's a leaner in there.
Yeah, reroll that. Ugh. So 1, 2, 3. 2 mortal wounds back
mortal
at
wounds
you.
back.
Oh, because they have the fists, yes.
So I'm gonna lose.
Oh wait, I gotta roll some things for those.
All right, so I lose 2, and 1 guy takes a wound.
Cool, not a bad trade-off. Okay, next up is going to be the Iron Blaster into the Terrorgeist. And he has 4 wounds remaining? Is
Yes.
that right? This is risky
All
stuff.
right, so this is the Gunner's Clubber. 3s to hit.
Oh my.
3s to wound. So 2 wounds, no rend. 2 damage apiece.
Is that...
I saved 1.
Okay, I missed it. Yeah, okay.
No.
Leaner. So,
So,
2 damage.
wait, no. Sorry. Yeah, actually it would be 2. Yep.
2 damage going through on the Terrorgeist.
Yep.
And then...
We have the Rhinox's sharp horns.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s.
2
2
hits.
hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound at -1.
No,
D3 damage.
These saves are just...
D3
ooh.
damage. 3
Wow,
damage.
what is going on? This is crazy. Deathless. Save 2. The Terrorgeist is still alive.
You have 1 attack from the Noblar.
He has 1 wound left.
Yes.
Wait,
No,
ladies,
I have 2 attacks from the Noblar.
Oh really?
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I've been doing that wrong.
Yeah, you get 2. So now it's the Noblars.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1 wound Terrorgeist. And we have 2 Noblar attacks.
The
coming in.
Noblars hit on 5s and wound on 5s.
No, this can't happen. This can't happen.
Cock
It's a
dice.
leaner,
It's a leaner. We gotta call it a leaner.
Oh, the Noblars fail. It was your moment. Oh, okay. So we have a 1 wound Terrorgeist, though, but you do have the Chalice.
Yes.
And a lot of ghouls are about to get clubbed. So I believe it is to the last unit is going to be the Gluttons over there, correct?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to attack with.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to get those dice up and come right back. So we got the gluttons here, and there are how many of them? 4?
4.
4 gluttons, but these are the ones with the fist, so not quite as many attacks here as the other
All right, so hitting on 3s. Removing the misses. Not bad. 3s to wound. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds at 2 damage apiece.
No red. All right.
6 up save.
6 up save and deathless.
No.
Oh no!
Save 1, so then that becomes double. Wholly within 12.
So 5 up deathless.
1, 2. No. It's not deathless. It's just the spell I cast on them.
Oh, okay. You put the 5 up. I was wondering how that all worked, but they had the special spell on them.
All right, and then I still have my bites.
So that means
6,
10 go down.
7, 8, 9.
And a brutal onslaught, and then here come the bites from the gluttons.
3s and 3s. All right, all hit, not bad,
Oh my
boys,
gosh.
not bad
Ross
at all.
is on fire tonight.
And 2 wounds, no rend, 1 damage.
Make a
Saved
save.
it.
And then 5 up. Nope.
So they chomp through one more ghoul on. It's feast day, so that makes sense. So get a side of ghoul leg there on your plate. Okay, so the chalice is now overflowing with bodies and blood.
Yeah.
So that is a good thing for the flesh eater courts. And I believe that is all the combats, correct?
Do we do battle shock before chalice?
We do battle shock before chalice.
All right.
Okay, so
Because I don't heal them back and then. Yeah.
All right, so they can't fail. I'll just have to. Let's see. I'm sick.
Okay, so we're in the battle shock phase now, and we're going over to Nate because it's his turn. What's going down on your battle shock?
I think I'm going to have to spend the command point to keep them alive because I didn't get to spend the command point on the Terrorgeist because he died too early.
Okay, so don't want to lose any more ghouls because,
No.
well, normally you would probably just take the loss and then use the chalice.
Yeah.
But you need that chalice for this.
I don't think
Terrorgeist.
battle shock wounds count towards the chalice.
Well, right, but
So-
to heal him back and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Because you need to use that elsewhere. Okay, and then for the ogres, for Ross. what
Over
are you-
here, I only lost 2, so that means no matter what I roll, I cannot fail.
Okay, because they're eating.
Yes.
Yep.
And then over here, I did lose 5 guys, and because of that, I'm not going to chance it, so I will spend the command point.
All right, so the ogres have no more command points. They are going to be passing battle shock there from the either the general or one of the heroes that's standing right there. So there you have it, a brutal round one for both sides, and now to the chalice of Usharan.
All right.
Is going to be healing up the Terrorgeist.
Probably.
right.
I roll and then I pick which models heal. All right.
And you're looking for 4 pluses.
Yes. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6 chalice heals. Where are you going to be sending them? I mean, you would get if you double here, you'd also get the D3 heal, correct?
Yeah.
That might be the best place.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just. And if I don't this is my thought. I can put 1 here and then 1 here, and then that unit is locked there, so they can't.
And then dump the rest over
dump
here.
the other 4 into the Terrorgeist, so that if I don't get the double turn, he can't have all of them pile into the Terrorgeist, and the Terrorgeist has a better chance of surviving.
That might be smart. Okay, so we have Nate has elected to dump the chalice of Usharan all over the Terrorgeist, healing the 6 wounds back on the Terrorgeist.
All right.
Okay, now everyone's favorite time of the battle report. It is Waddles the pig's turn. So where is Waddles waddling to?
A 4.
On a 4.
I can't even read this chart.
So on a 4, he is going to go down to here. So on a 4, he's going to move down to this area. We'll get it all measured up and come right back. All right. Waddles the pig has taken up his new position, squeeing away from all these things that want to eat him on this feast day, on Thanksgiving special. So that is where the objective goes. Everyone has lost control of it, so we'll have to regain. Now we roll off for initiative. All right.
Okay.
It's a tie,
I have top turn, so
which means the choice goes to the ogres.
I will choose to go.
Ogres taken, turn 2. Okay, we're breaking in to the hero phase because Okay, it's Thanksgiving and the Great Maw. This is the Great Maw's feast day. He's on fire, so we're breaking in. The butcher back here has cast, what's it? The
voracious maw.
voracious maw on the Terrorgeist. Okay? The Arc Regent failed to block, so now we're going to be doing the damage. This could be the end of the Terrorgeist.
D3 mortal wounds to start on him. 1 mortal wound.
1.
And now...
Oh, off the table. So that's 1.
All right, on a 4-up, I continue with D3 mortal wounds. So on a 4-up, I get to roll again. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So we will now roll 3 mortal wounds.
So that he suffered 4. So he has 2
And now
left.
I will roll again until I now must roll a 4-up to do it again. No.
Oh.
You have 11 wounds on him. So
He has 3 left.
yeah.
3 wounds remaining on the Terrorgeist. Okay, we are back after Ogre Mawtribes turn 2. Hero and movement phase. We did break in and show you a little bit of that crusher that almost killed the Terrorgeist. But what else went down, Mr. Ross?
All right, so yes, as you can see, I'm just moving up everything now, and hopefully trying to take out his front line to get to his back line.
And then in the hero phase, we've got what did the Slaughter Master do?
The Slaughter Master went into his pot and got out the Spine Marrow, giving these guys a +1 to hit. So now they will hit on 2s.
Fantastic. And then he attempted for spells.
He attempted another spell which didn't work, and then my other butcher did do the as you saw in the cutaway. He did the voracious maw, which did multiple damages to the Terrorgeist. So I'm really hoping to kill it this turn.
Yeah, and he didn't get the +1 attack off. That was
No, I did not.
He didn't get. He did do Rib Cracker on the Terrorgeist.
Yes.
For -1 save on the Terrorgeist.
Yes, yeah. That
And then
too.
he tried
Forgot
the
about that.
Gnashing Jaws and failed.
Yeah.
That was what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
Forgot
butcher.
about that. I got to put that token there.
The butcher tried the voracious maw, and then Firebelly again. I think attempted the
Firebelly tried it and he didn't work out.
the -1 to hit.
Yeah, the -1 to hit bubble.
It didn't work, but he did. He moved back towards the pot, so maybe
Yeah.
later turns he could do that.
All right, Tyrant now is going to start shooting.
Hold on.
Oh.
And then over here on this side of the board,
Yeah.
the Gluttons were in contact here. But what they did was they did a fallback move of 6, and then they advanced 5 to get back to Waddles the pig back there, which also opened up a lane of attack for the Stonehorn and the Iron Guts and the Tyrant. So the Iron Guts are going to try to, I think, get in over to here.
Yep.
But before we do all of that, charging, we're going to go to the shooting. So who's up first? You said the Tyrant?
Tyrant. He's going to take some pot shots in the guys in the ruins because I never get to shoot his gun.
Okay.
So he'll hit on 4s. Wounding on 3s. No wounds.
No wounds there. Okay. What else we got?
Over here, my Stonehorn is going to shoot into the Terrorgeist. So first things first, his Vulture on the 2-up will do a mortal wound to the Terrorgeist. Yes, 1 mortal wound to the Terrorgeist.
Okay, and on the Deathless, no save. Okay.
Harpoon Launcher into the
So the
Terrorgeist.
Terrorgeist has 1 left.
Harpoon Launcher into the Terrorgeist.
2.
No, it's 1 dice.
No.
Oh, 2 wounds left. My bad.
left.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Sorry.
Alright, yep.
'Cause he had
That
3.
missed.
3 minus 1 is 2, right? Yeah,
So
yeah.
that missed. Alright, so he missed with his Harpoon Launcher, which is not
Okay.
uncommon. And then last but not least, you have the my Iron Blaster is going to shoot everything, which
Point
is 1.
blank range. Load
Yep.
up the forks.
We are loading up this is going to be hail shot.
Still be -1 to hit.
It's the
Vargolf
Thanksgiving.
is still
Yeah, the
there.
Vargolf is at Thanksgiving. He's gonna fire the forks and knives and
Yep.
plates at him, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Throw some napkins in there too.
Yep. We are putting in the holiday dinner into... So this is going to be the hail shot, which is going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Wow, that...
Okay,
Alright.
so the -1 to hit didn't mean anything.
No. 3 hits, 3s to wound. 3 wounds. -1 for 1 damage. So
no.
you don't even get a save, because I already did Rib Cracker.
So it's -2, so he's a 6 up.
Yeah.
it was 6 up. Wait, 4, yeah. It's 6 up. No 6s.
Oh, no.
It's 1 wound.
We need to make 2 of them.
No, alright.
Oh no! Down goes the Terrorgeist from the
D3
thing.
to the Gluttons.
Yeah, when he explodes, he does the damage for 2.
D3 to the Iron Blaster, 1. And D3 to the Vargulf, 1. Vargulf saves on a 6. No.
Nope. Okay. So, Terrorgeist getting taken down by the... What is that thing called?
Hey, Iron Blaster.
Iron Blaster. And then exploding and doing damage out. The Ogres are looking very strong here, clearing out their right flank of all the big baddies. Okay, so is that the entire shooting phase?
That is the entire shooting phase.
Okay, now we are going to charges.
Charges.
Who's up first?
I'm going to charge in with the Iron Blaster. 4, 5, 6.
5, 5, 6. That should get him in, but we'll measure it up and we'll come right back.
Yeah.
All right, now the Gluttons who are free of the Terrorgeist can still, now they can charge. Crazy stuff.
Oh,
my gosh, 11. And they don't have 8 models, though. If one more Glutton was alive, they would have done more impact hits. So we'll get them moved up and come right back. So the impact hits from the Iron Blaster into the Vargulf. He rolled a 6 for his charge.
I got 2.
2 mortal wounds. Where are those dice?
Oh,
double
look at
6s.
that.
All right, Vargulf says, I don't care. And now we're going to do the 11 that was rolled. And they did have enough to make it into these ghouls downtown, threatening the backfield. So here we go, 11. There's only 7 ogres, so it's still on 6s.
1.
1 mortal wound. No save that time. So 1 ghoul falls from the beefy charge of the Gluttons.
So let's keep, as you know, you should be doing your impact hits immediately after the assault move is made. So I'm going to try to go in there with my, with him.
Okay, Slaughtermaster going in?
Slaughtermaster goes in with 9.
All right, Slaughtermaster's impact on 6s.
So 2.
Dang, crazy stuff. 1 save again. The Vargulf likes these impact hits. Okay.
All right, let's do him now.
All right, next up is the Stonehorn.
He rolls a 7.
7, that'll get it in, and we will come back with the impact hit. Okay, Stonehorn did make it in with his, was it a 7?
Yeah.
7. And here we go.
Impact hits. This time it's on a 4 because he is a monster. Ugh. So 2. Only 2.
2 mortals on the ghouls.
5s. And then 6s.
There's a leaner.
Okay.
And they got the 5s and 6s because they have that spell, and they were just in 12 of the Arch Regent.
Now it's time for my Tyrant to go.
Oh, the Tyrant going into the ghouls. It's a spinner. 5. He will make it because when we moved him up, he did fall when the Thunderhorn went in. He was
here. Yeah. So he was 3 away to start.
That's when we had pre-measured it. So the Tyrant does get in, but only with 5 dice.
6s. 1. 2. 2 mortal wounds.
2.
Save 1.
Save 1, and then the second save. No, so another cool drop.
Moving in now.
All right, Iron Guts on their big charge.
Big money. 8. Tape measure.
8. I think that's going to do it. We'll measure it up and come right back. All right, so the Iron Guts did make it, and there are 8, so they're going to be doing this mortals on 4s.
Ugh. What?
2?
2.
2.
Only
All
2.
right.
Yeah.
You're better rolling 6s than 4s. So the flares were just out of range of death. Yeah. So he did take the 2 damage from the mortals. Okay, and that is all the charges from the Mawtribes. This is brutal, crazy stuff. The Flesh Eater Courts are definitely on the ropes. So, who is going to activate first?
I want these guys to activate first.
All right. Iron Guts, no mercy, coming in. Okay, so after the pile-in from the Iron Guts, there is 1 out of range, even though they do have a 2-inch range. This guy back here didn't quite make it in. So here we go.
All right, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. All right, removing the misses. All right, that's a. So 1, 2, 3.
And then this one up here.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wounds.
At -1?
Yeah, 10 wounds at -1.
6s.
Oh no!
3 damage apiece.
And they are not in range of the arc region.
27.
27 damage coming through on the flayers. So no mercy from the iron. Wow. They just wiped those flayers because they didn't get the deathless. It was enough wounds to just finish them off without the bites. Crazy stuff from the iron guts. Okay. Now it's to the flesh eater courts. What's it going to be, Nate?
I guess I'll activate these ghouls.
Oh no. Oh, this is brutal stuff. All right, we'll get those dice ready and come back. Okay, we got the ghouls going to the gluttons. Hitting on 4s?
Yep. Rerolling 1s. Bleh. Okay. Wounding on 4s.
Wounded on 4.
Okay.
Oh, that was a solid roll.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds from the ghouls.
7 wounds.
7 wounds?
Yep.
Saving on 5s. So I'll say, alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So kills one. Okay, so one glutton goes down, and he has. Is that 1 wound remaining? 1 wound remaining.
No, he has, he has 1 wound remaining.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the Iron Blaster attacking the Vargulf.
Okay, so this is Gunner's Clubber hitting on. He's hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. No wounds.
Woo.
Okay, the Sharp Horns, the Rhinox's Sharp Horns hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. 1 wound for -1.
Okay, he has a 5 up, so it goes to 6. No.
This will be D3 plus 1 because he charged this turn. So 3.
3 6 ups. Made 1, so he takes 2.
All right, and now it's time for the Scrappers.
Okay.
Scrappers hitting on 5s. No hits there.
If they had done perfect, they would have killed him.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's that combat. I guess next I guess I better go with the Vargulf before he dies. So we'll probably gonna. The Iron Blaster has 2 wounds on it.
1 wound on it.
Oh, 1. Okay, I can't read your little dice there. Okay, so I think he's going to try and get some retribution. Maybe take down that Slaughtermaster there. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay, cool. Alright, after a quick check, I do get to re-roll hit rolls because I was within range of a caster when I cast the Chalice, which, I mean, it seems like a long time ago, but yeah, I've only had 1 turn, so this is where we are. So, re-rolling. Okay, gets 2 more. And then wounding on 3s. So that is 2 at a -1. On the Butcher. I mean, Slaughtermaster.
So saving on 6s.
Okay.
Oh, look at that!
Okay, turnabout's fair play. And then he gets 1 bite. Hits on a 3. Hits. Wounds on a 2. That is Ren 2.
Ren 2, I do not get a save.
So D3 damage. 3! Alright, we'll take that. Didn't kill anything, though, so he doesn't get to heal. But, yep, that's it for the Vargulf. I don't have any command points to try and fight again, so Ross, you get to pick next.
All right.
Combat.
My next one's going to be my Stone Horn.
All right, I was afraid of that.
All right, so first things first is going to be his punches and kicks. So that's going to be 4s and 4s. 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. So 2 wounds, no rend.
Okay.
1 damage apiece.
All right, so they're in terrain, so they get a 5 up. Nope. And then they get a 5 up because they have the spell still on them. Nope. They then get a 6 up. I saved 1.
Okay, so if I need 4s and 3s. 4s to hit. How's a hit there? 2 and 3. 3s to wound. So 2 wounds at -2 for 4 damage apiece.
3. So, okay, yep, 8 damage then.
So the 8 damage from the Stonehorn coming in, needing 5s and
5s for the spell. Boo. And then 6s for the arch region. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 go.
So 6 ghouls falling from the bulk of the stone horn.
Okay.
So next up is the crushing hooves.
So this is D6 attacks. Look at that LWG. 6
Moss is on
attacks.
fire.
Hitting on 3s.
It's like a 2 under there, yep.
Yeah, so and then wounding on 2s. Ugh. 2 wounds at -1 rend.
Okay, so they get a 6 for being in terrain.
Save
Block 1.
1. And that's D3?
D3 plus 1 because I charged. So 2.
5 up,
Oh.
6 up.
It's just 1 falling. Pretty good damage mitigation there. All right. And that is the stone horn done, right?
Yep.
So who is next?
I guess the ghouls are going to try and fight your tyrant before they go down.
So this is the 7 ghouls going into the tyrant. And we need 4.
4. Rerolling 1s. Okay. No 1s to reroll. How's about that? And 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 into the tyrant and
Saving on 3s because that's my big name.
Yep.
Of course it is. Everyone's.
Oh,
Yahtzee!
my goodness. Yahtzee 5s saves them all.
Alright.
That's why he's got the big name, because he likes making saves.
Alright. So now I think I'll you don't have anything left, do you?
I have. Well, yeah.
The Arc region can
Arc
go.
region is within 3.
Who's up next? All right, the gluttons have piled into the ghouls. They couldn't, because Nate, when he piled in, he touched them with 2 models each.
Yep.
Which means they can't move that, because they can't get further away from the closest, and they're both closest. So he couldn't swing around and get the arc region. But here goes the attacks into the ghouls.
Alright, 2s and 3s.
All right, because they're buffed.
Alright, remove these 1s. Wow, a lot of 1s.
There's a lot of ones.
It's a cock dice. Oh, another
Oh, my
one.
goodness.
Oh, there's another one right there.
And no 6s.
No, well, yeah, you're right. No 6s. Yeah,
They're getting tired.
It's only 9 ghouls.
1, 2, 3. Wow, all that. Only
4.
4 wounds.
They're getting tired from all the killing.
Alright, let's see if I can roll some 6s.
No.
1.
So then it turns into 6 total damage.
Yeah.
And then 6s negates. No. Okay, so
6
6
go
die.
down, and then the bites, right? There's only 4 left.
12.
So here is the bites from the hungry ogres.
Oh my
Hitting on
god.
2s. Oh, that's it. They're just tired. That's what it is.
And 3 wounds. No rend, 1 damage apiece.
Again, 6s. No.
Oh.
The 1s are spreading.
See, 1. So that means there's 1 ghoul left in that squad over there. Nasty. So next up is going to be the Arc Regent coming in to try to clear out these gluttons, get him away from his throne.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to try.
He's gonna
try.
try.
There's a lot of meat back
7
there.
attacks. Hitting on 3s. Okay.
That was a leaner. That one was a leaner.
Alright.
Yep.
And then wounding on 3s. So 1. Oops. 4, basically.
4. There's
Minus
your-
1s.
Oh, that's 6s. So 4
Kills an ogre.
kills an
It's
ogre.
that one.
He says, I want to eat 2. And he eats an ogre.
Probably put it over there.
Okay, so the Vargolf. Oh no, wait, I got it backwards. Slaughtermaster into the Vargolf.
Alright, 2d6 attacks. 9 attacks.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so he's going to be a 3 and 3s. Removing the misses.
Ross, stop.
Alright, so that's a cock dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds on him.
Wait, you wounds on
5.
5 wounds. Yep.
That's all
Five.
I saw
dice.
5. Yep.
No rend though?
No rend.
Alright, so 5 up, my mighty 5 up save.
Hey, there's 2 down.
6 up. Done.
All right, so it takes 3. Oh, that does it. The Vargolf goes down. Flesh Eater courts are reeling after this turn. Are there any other attacks left, or is that it?
Are there any other models left?
Is there any models left? Is a better question. Woo!
My Tyrant still has to go.
Yep.
Crazy
Go
stuff.
with the Tyrant.
So the Tyrant into the Ghouls to finish us out here.
Things first. This
All right,
is
Tyrant is going into the Ghouls.
all right. Thunder Mace. So right now I do a mortal wound with the Thunder Mace because on a 6 to hit, it does a wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to do the save now?
If the target is if the target is more than 3 models of an unmodified, it does D3 mortal wounds instead of 1.
3?
I
thought it was 10. Okay.
No, it's 3. So 1 mortal
All right,
wound.
it's still 1. So 5, 6. Hey!
Hey!
All right, and then here is the and then this is 3 is the wound. So 1 wound at -2,
That goes through.
3 damage.
Okay. 5s. 6s. Saves another.
Wow, these Ghouls. They just don't want to die. And his other weapons.
Here's his glaive. Glaive hitting on a 3, 2 hits. Wound to 3, 1 wound -1.
Okay, so that's a 6.
Oh, no. These Ghouls. They're putting up a
Gulping
fight.
bite. Here comes the bite. Misses.
Oh, no. Ghouls putting up a fight in the middle. All right. And that is it for everybody, correct?
Give me a second. Yes.
All right. So at the end of the turn, we would be moving into the Battle Shock phase.
So hand me that guy out of coherency with the 3 wounds on him.
Yeah, he dies because he was out of coherency. And then I actually believe that happens after
killed
Battle Shock.
2
so-
in your leadership. Oh, yeah, I killed
Yeah.
1 in your leadership 8, so you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, you killed 10. So basically, I'm losing D6. 5.
Oh, stop rolling high.
I have 1 model left in
One
that unit.
Ghoul survives up top. And then the chalice is brimming
Yeah.
with blood.
All right.
Now,
So-
would the chalice go next?
The chalice happens after all the battle shock, and then I put models back in.
Okay, and I think the ogres don't have any others. Over here, the gluttons did gain control of Waddles for 1 point because it's the top of the turn. So that makes it 2 to 3. The Flesh Eater Courts are still ahead. And these are the chalices. Usharon coming back. As you can,
All right. So
Wow, that was really good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 models come back.
so 6 ghouls will be returning to the middle. Okay, and at the end of the top of round 2, the pure and utter power of the beast or the Ogor Mawtribes is on display. Just wanton destruction everywhere. I am taken back at how much damage was done this turn. So I think, Nate, are you going to soldier on? 'Cause you're in a pickle here. You do have these ghouls coming in. The objective's here, but that's a big ask to see if they can get down there. And it's pretty much cleared out except for the horrors. There's 1 ghoul, right, in this squad here. There's the Arc Regent.
Well, this squad now has 7 ghouls.
Now there's
because I
7
threw
in the
6
middle.
back.
Yep, and then this squad of 10 ghouls down here. But other than that, very light on bodies from the Flesh Eater Courts. I have this is crazy. I haven't seen a fight like this in a long time. Just a lot of destruction. So what will it be, Mr. Nate?
Oh, I think this guy is just going to run, I think. You killed 9 out of the unit. Sorry, I forgot. So
that 1 ghoul does run away because they did lose 9. We missed that. So it is 2 to 3. So
I have a Hail Mary option.
okay, so Nate's gonna stick it out. He's gonna go for the Hail Mary option.
All right.
Flesh Eater Courts, bottom of 2. Okay, so Nate is surveying the board, and the Arc Regent realizes, how did I get myself into this mess? I'm in a bad spot. You might be wondering how I got here. So what? Nate has not very many options here, and they're all bad choices. But he's going to try to make the least bad choice possible and go for the Hail Mary. So, what are you doing? Explain it to me.
All right, so I cast. First I cast the horses here, and I think this might have some bearing because there's a tree here. So if I charge and make it, I'll be here within 3 inches of the objective, and then he can't pile in more than 1 ogre. So that's 1 ogre that will be in contact.
Well, what's the Hail Mary?
But the Hail Mary is because I gave myself the ability to fly, I can then use the Blister Skin command ability to teleport off of the battlefield, and then set up 9 inches away.
Right, because you cast that spell on yourself to make yourself fly, and then the Blister Skin ability. So what you're going to go for the Hail Mary is have him come over here and charge in.
Yes.
And try, because he counts as 20 models.
Right.
And if he can live, he might be able to get 3 more points here.
Then it becomes 6 to 3.
And then you get squished. But it's worth a try. It's worth a try.
What are you gonna do?
Maybe these guys can. Maybe the objective will even come over here, and these guys back here can grab it.
That's really the only chance. So we're gonna try. Who knows? This stuff has worked
So here
before.
goes the teleport, and that does not count as moving, so not falling back.
9 inches.
So the Archregent is over here, going for that Hail Mary on those ogres over there. Okay, any? We'll do the rest.
Do the rest of the movement. Yeah.
Yep, and the hero phase. That's all you were doing, really.
Yeah, I have nothing left. That's
Because
the only hero.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get through the movements and we'll come right back. Okay, we're back after the Flesh Eater Courts, bottom of turn 2.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Movement phase. Okay, so the stinky bad ogres are going in to try to assassinate the Slaughter Priest.
It doesn't smell very good either.
That's all that's left on this side of the board. And then over here, the ghouls did a big 6 on their run, right? Mm-hmm. So they went 12. They're coming around here for Operation Speed Bump for the Iron Guts. And then the Archregent, with his pack behind him, is moving up to do the Hail Mary. These guys are within 12. They can attempt to charge, but I think they do need to actually roll a 12 to make it. They might. So here we go. We're going right into charges.
Who's running first? Who's the first?
Oh, we're gonna roll with the ghouls first to see if they can tag back there. Let's see these double LWGs.
Oh, they're off the table. One was a 2, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Okay, so then it leaves the Archregent and the Horrors still to charge.
Archregent, give me a 9.
It's a cock
dice.
Oh no!
One more command point left because I did roll a 4 for the Hellish Order.
Do it. Do it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Missed it by 1.
And that, like that, the Hail Mary doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we do have these guys for Operation Assassinate.
I don't. Okay. I think that loses the game.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, the only thing that could happen, well, even if it goes in your direction, I'll still just run.
So there's that 10, what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stinky Ogres.
Go with
All right. So the Horrors did make their charge, and they're going to try to go to crush some things. This is for the Pyrrhic victory, right?
Yeah.
Victory.
They need 4s to hit.
To kill the Slaughtermaster.
Ugh. God. 3 hits. How about them dice? 4.
You need 6s, right? 6s do more damage. That's what we're looking for.
10 dice. 3 4-ups. I cannot roll 4-ups. This is the theme. All right. 3s.
Hey, there's a 6.
All right. There's a 6. So the 6 will do 3 wounds if it goes through.
All right. This is the 6.
Sorry, knock your dice.
What's the save?
Saving on a 5 up.
5 up.
Oh, 3 damage.
So he has 1 wound left.
And there's 1 save left.
Need a 5.
Come on, Horrors.
LWG! Yes! He lives!
No, can't even get the Pyrrhic.
Nope.
Oh.
Get nothing.
And that's it, because there were no charges made over here.
Yeah.
So it'll be the Ogre's attack. Well, just the Slaughtermaster's attack. My bad. I forgot these ghouls were in here. I thought they were dead. Sorry, Nate.
They are.
And then they are dead, he says.
All right.
So here comes the Tyrant into
Thunder
the
Mace. That is 3 hits with 3s to wound. 3 wounds at -2 for 3 damage apiece.
Do they even have a save? No.
They recover.
Nope, they're done.
Yeah, they don't even have the Deathless anymore.
they're dead.
So that's 9 damage just from the mace, finishing off the ghouls. This is crazy town. And then we have the Slaughtermaster into the Horrors. 2d6 attacks from the Slaughtermaster, so he's got 7 attacks.
So 3s and 3s. Alright, hits with 6 attacks, 3s to wound. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds on your Plague Ogres.
Okay. Ren, no.
No.
So, save 2.
Okay. 2 damage.
Alright, Gulping Bite, hitting on 3, wounding on 3, 1 wound from the bite. No rend.
Nope. So it's 3 wounds.
Yep.
Come on, Knob. Let's finish
And
off.
now, all right.
Off a horror.
Nobblers. Put them in the pot, Nobblers.
No,
They need
today.
a 5. They need a 5.
Okay, and I think we're gonna finish this turn out. We're gonna see where the objective goes, and then
So,
the Arc Regent might be saying to the Mayflower boys, we're going back to England. Okay, so at the end of the turn 2, the Flesh Eater Courts were unable to get the objective, so it does remain 2 to 3. Flesh Eater Courts are ahead. So we did all the battle shocks. And now we're moving into where does Waddles the Pig, who's back here, where does he go to? So someone
wanna roll
that?
Nate?
Sure. Let me have a terrible dice roll to end the game. A 1!
On 1, we'll get that figured out and come right. Okay, and Waddles has waddled his fat piggy behind all the way back to the middle, and that is that. The ogres are going. Nate's gonna call it here.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, Nate's gonna call it because these guys are tied down. These guys are way over here. That was his Hail Mary. It didn't work out. End of the round. The ogres are going to take the Thanksgiving special, and as is fitting, into the pot. Waddles the pig goes. That is going to be some tasty bacon for later. Thanks all for watching. This was a quick one, but a fun one. Thanks, Nate and Ross, and we'll catch you next time at LWG.